Hello, my name is Patricia Fisk, and I am the owner of Gymnastics Now, a sports news outlet dedicated to providing comprehensive coverage of, you guessed it, gymnastics. Now, gymnastics is an exciting sport, so we have to kick things off in an exciting way. Gymnastics, a sport where you can be the greatest of all time, defying gravity, achieving what was previously thought impossible, and unbeatable when you're at the top of your game. But at the same time, you and everyone else is on a level playing field in the fact that the sport you chose, the artistic and beautiful sport that everyone sees on the surface, is also a dangerous and unpredictable sport that will challenge you mentally, second guessing and competing against yourself more than anyone else. Gymnastics Now was born out of a love for the sport and a goal to give the gymnastics community the news coverage it deserves, telling the stories of the sport and the stories of its athletes, the athletes who sacrifice everything, not just to stand atop a world or Olympic podium, but to share their artistry, their strength, their power, and their passion with the world. Gymnastics Now, your go-to source for gymnastics news. I launched gymnasticsnow.com in February of 2020 after covering the sport for more than 4 years. I set out to create a daily news platform dedicated to providing comprehensive and equal coverage of men's and women's gymnastics at the elite and NCAA levels. Before Gymnastics Now, there was no place where you could find consistent, quality gymnastics news coverage that wasn't opinion or editorial. Gym Now fulfills that need. Gym Now also provides value in striving to cover the sport equally, including elite, or what I like to call the Olympians, and NCAA, or the perfectionists. But Gym Now doesn't just focus on the top levels of the sport, but also raising the bar when it comes to men's gymnastics coverage. Gym Now is one of, if not the only outlet that covers the men and women equally, as opposed to giving almost all of its coverage to the women, like other outlets. So Gym Now covers elite and college, men and women. Gymnastics is a niche sport with a huge following. The Gymternet and four-year fans make up the sport's large, dedicated fan base that is hungry for the latest news. Gym Now previously only existed as a website, but with a passionate fan base and a world that is more mobile-oriented by the day, I set out to create a product that is the first of its kind. Enter the Gymnastics Now iOS app, an extension of gymnasticsnow.com that will be the first gymnastics news app available on the market. Before we get into the demo, I want to quickly touch on some user experience research report highlights. There were 8 users tested, and the tested audience was proportionate to the Gym Now audience, approximately 80% women and 20% men. 88% of users said an app like this is needed. 62.5% of users were not satisfied with current offerings, which was the expected result. And 7 out of 8 users were happy about the idea of a gymnastics news app. The app received an excellent system usability score of 92. One tester said this app has the potential to serve as a main news hub for all things gymnastics, which to me is a rave review. Users called the design of the app neat, organized, simple, understandable, and clean. After user testing, we made a few adjustments. First, this hamburger menu was changed from another navigation menu to instead host the pages of the website. On the article view itself, the featured image size was adjusted to match the WordPress featured image size to ensure no bad cropping. Additionally, the body font of the articles was changed to match the headlines. And lastly, a photo gallery feature was built out for our audience who loves seeing the artistry and athleticism of the sport frozen in time. For this project, I used WordPress, which is the backend of the website and app, as well as Xcode and SwiftUI to code the app, and Canva, which has been my longtime branding and graphic design tool. So to wrap your mind around how far this project has come in just 2 semesters, this was the original wireframe, and now let's check out the GymNow 1.0. So from the home screen, the app is easily recognizable. When you click in, you will see the top 3 headlines highlighted, as well as articles sorted by category. And then chronologically, as you scroll, when you click into the hamburger menu, you'll see the pages of the website, including the podcast, about, contact, and the privacy policy. When you click into an article, you'll see all of the information from the website, also included in the article on the app, as well as Instagram posts, videos that are playable within the app, and more. You can comment, like, and share. Down here, under photos, you can see the latest photo gallery, featured images, and sort them. Under saved, you can find your saved stories that you want to read at a later date. Settings, you can restore purchases for a future premium option, as well as restart the app and visit the website. Under more, you can search by tags, categories, and coming soon, full search functionality, as well as click edit and you can reorganize the tabs of your main navigation. Back home, and you're ready to get started. Future updates will include full search functionality, an athlete training video feed, a comprehensive event calendar, and we're exploring opportunities for a premium version down the line. While features will continue to be built out and bugs resolved, the GymNow app is ready for an initial launch as we look to get it into gym nerds' hands very soon. I would not even kid myself and say that I could have created this app and finished this project without the EM program. Before I started EM, I couldn't even code an app. That being said, I have some parting thoughts to share with my cohort, professors, and future students. First, this program is what you make it. I decided to pursue my master's for multiple reasons, and it ended up being the most practical, hands-on, and beneficial educational experience, but it could have been the complete opposite. I could have chosen an easy out with my capstone project, although I don't know if Megan and crew would have allowed anything too easy. But still, if you put in the time and effort, what you learn in this program will stay with you a lifetime. Second, don't be afraid to ask for help. One of the things that NMI does so well is providing resources at every turn throughout your program, including teachers, mentors, and materials. So live by the motto, work smarter, not harder, and be resourceful. And that concludes the Gymnastics Now Emerge presentation. Thank you for watching. Any questions?